The intuitive message I got is you are tired of people telling you about your person. You're tired of that. You're tired of people trying to tell you who they think they are. And every time you defend this person, they sway you a little bit. And then your person does something, and then it's like, I knew I was right the whole fucking time. Like, I knew all along who I was dealing with. Right? So I'm getting this thing where you're tired of people trying to tell you about who you're dealing with. You're tired of it. Okay? That's right. Holy Spirit, ancestors, my highest light, thank you, thank you, thank you. As we go into gods and goddesses energy, I ask that you block all psychic attack, all evil eye, returning back to sender, transmuted, blessed, and bliss. Please give us a clear message that we need this time to a strong hedge protection around this energy. Thank you, my Orishas. Thank you, my archangels. Thank you, my deceased loved ones and my highest light. And my ancestors are my highest light. And thank you, Holy Spirit, Shannon, man. But I'm really getting this thing when you're tired of people telling you what type of person you're dealing with, right? Yeah. We got unrequited love in reverse. So you and your person is equally yoked, right? But for some reason, people keep trying to tell you not to manifest someone that you're equally yoked with. And it has a lot to do with the fact that they expecting you or your person to be impulsive. So they might be telling you that your person is going to do something impulsive. Like, they always got you walking on eggshells about your person. You're like, no, that's not my person. My person don't act like that. That's not who they are. Like, for some reason, you always get this thing inside where something tells you that that's not who you're dealing with, right? But truth be told, it has a lot to do with the fact that they don't want you to, they want to keep you at a standstill with engagement in reverse and wedding in reverse. Okay? Alright, and free yourself. They want to bind you in this energy where you never evolve surrounding your love life. Alright? I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie The Woods. I think everybody done seen that, especially if you've seen The Woods, you know what I'm talking about. Where that one scene where they was sitting there eating the pizza, it was at the pizza parlor. And it was Tay Diggs' character, when he was like, what about the wood, man, the wood. So maybe you hang around, you could be a feminine who hang around females who, you know, you got the kind of friends like, Gary, I don't trust these niggas, and all these niggas the same. Or you want, you know, you hang with the guys, and the fellas are telling you like, man, what about, you know, money over bitches? Like, what about, it's about, you know, like that scene, the wood, what about the wood, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing, right? But you and your person is equally yoked. So you always find yourself right about your feelings, your emotions surrounding your person. But somebody around you keeps trying to school you about someone that they never met before. Like, they never met this type of person before. You never even met this type of person before. You might feel like this person is just way too good to be true a lot of times, you know. Not saying that they perfect, because nobody is perfect, but you to a degree feel like it's just too damn good to be true, right? You're a part of you, like, is this a real person, right? Yeah, we got the Three of Cups. Yeah. Something makes you feel really, really good. Okay? Alright. This person makes you feel real good inside. Alright? It makes you feel free. Alright? Like you making good decisions according to spirit. Alright? Yeah. That's a secret remove. All right, let your person, whoever that you're dealing with, all right, Your person feels the same way about you, right? You could be a King of Wands, Aries or Sagittarius. All right, or you could be dealing with a King of Wands, Aries or Sagittarius energy, but it all depends on who you are and who you're dealing with. Okay, but there's somebody who maybe somebody that you're dealing with, is a little more mature, and they don't have a good history, a good record of successful relationships, and they might feel like they know all about love. All right, but the thing about that is, if they never dealt with anybody that you like your person is, they can't school you on that person, right? Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, your person feels the same way about you, or your person may be going through the same thing, right? Where something might feel too good to be true. Let me see something. We got the Lovers. Okay, something surrounding your relationship with someone, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you are a Gemini, or something like that. Okay, but somebody or whoever that you've been talking to surrounding your relationship does not want it to move forward. Okay, we got Cancerian energy. All right, with the Chariot. Like, somebody always wants you to think negative about your person, and you're like, no, this is my earth angel. Okay, maybe whoever that you speak to, or who keeps whispering these things in your ear, maybe they don't know that you and your person went through similar situations, right? Let's just say you went through where somebody accused you for something, right? Whoever this is, maybe you have somebody who's telling you don't deal with that person because they might accuse you for something, right? But they don't know that your person, whoever that you dealt with, been accused for something just like you. And whoever whispered into your person ear is trying to tell you, oh, that's a bad person, right? But, and they did this and they did that, right? But they don't know that they've been through the same thing. You've been through the same thing. Your person been through the same thing. Like, it's almost like it's falling on deaf ears. All right? Because you and your person understand each other. Right? With the Ace of Cups. You and your person understand each other. All right? So maybe they don't know that, let's just say, believe it or not, maybe they don't know that they're mirroring, let's just say whoever's whispering in your person's ear mirrors the person that whispers in your ear surrounding something. They mirror each other in some form or fashion. So they could be counterparts, unbeknownst to them. Yeah. You have the Strength, the Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay? They are counterparts where they're strong at being extremely defensive and leaving people out in the cold and feeling binded, right? It involves someone losing independence, right? So maybe they are mirroring each other. That's what I got. But whatever this is really building some form of anticipation between you and your person. Yeah, with the Fool card, High Priestess, is building up an anticipation surrounding your person. Like you're to the point where, let me just see for myself. That's where it's at. You're like, I want to see for myself. Stop talking to me. I want to see for myself. Okay? Yeah. Intuition. Because, yeah, this is burdening you. You're like, this is driving me crazy. Like, what if I never know? Right? That's what it gave. All right? I would never know. I rather find out and then learn from it than to never know it all and be stuck my whole entire life trying to figure out if it could have been something, right? Yeah. 7 of Wands in reverse, right? You're tired of people putting you in a position to try to figure it out through them, and you're like, man, no, this is different, right? This one feels different. Justice. Yeah, this is secret remove. All right. What about Ace of Swords? Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, anything is possible. That's true. Yeah, you're like, man, look, y'all overcame something major in your life, and you're like, oh wait a minute. Yeah, you overcome something major in your life. Possibly dealing with a King of Pentacles surrounding a relationship. Okay, or you are this King of Pentacles. Just take the messages how it resonate. But you and your person overcame something so strong that had a strong hold surrounding the truth. It wasn't even like you was physically there. It wasn't like you actually experienced what this person experienced. It's just, it wasn't even like it was something that could happen so instant. It was just like, what was so hard about the truth? What was so bad about the truth? It is not gonna make you break. Just like the word no. You're not gonna bleed from hearing the word no. You may be dealing with a Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay? They might have thought that whoever that you were dealing with, or you may be this Queen of Swords, or you're dealing with a Queen of Swords, somebody might have thought that whoever that you was dealing with was mean, or an asshole, or a bitch, or something like that. Like, no, they mean like something like that. But under the Temperance, it's whoever, you could be this Queen of Swords in reverse, or you're dealing with a Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody's in their life purpose, okay? So it's really giving like one of those situations where somebody is trying to call judgment according to what somebody does for work, and it's like, no, a job is a job, right? If somebody works at Burger King, you expect them to turn to some burgers and some fries. That's who they are. They just they just a triple stacker and some fries. Like, no, okay. And not saying that somebody like purpose to do that, but it's just saying like, if a job is a job, so you can't judge a person according to what they do. It's what they do, right? I'm hearing maybe they're not focused. All right, we got Fool card and High Priestess. Clarify that. I'm gonna close it out. Yeah. The truth is, all right, people are trying to debate their truest definition of love, right? Everybody have their own definition of what real love is, and with this 5 of Wands, it looks like they don't know much about it, right? Because love flows, right? You see how that is overflowing? Love flows, all right? So you may be dealing with some people who could be a little bit domestic, aggressive, or they react instead of respond, right? When it comes down to love life. But, excuse me, you're getting rebalanced back out, okay? Because you're like, I'm just gonna flow with everything, because I don't want to make the wrong move and have me looking like I'm making bad decisions. Like, you're to the point in your life, like, I didn't have my share of being quick at doing something and not getting the results I want, right? Yeah. You could be this King of Swords, you could be dealing with a King of Swords, but whatever this is, right? You feel like it's just too much negative energy surrounding what you do for work, okay, or surrounding your with who you are, or your purpose, how you make money, excuse me, how you're being recognized, you feel like it's jeopardizing that, right? And you might feel like people are being closed-minded. You or your person might feel like people are a little closed-minded, and you feel you may be dealing with a hierophant in reverse or something like that, who's kind of stuck in their ways, okay? Maybe they only thinking about money, all right? But you can't take it with you. At this present moment, yeah, they might have been working with some people surrounding something. That was trying to, I'm hearing orchestrate, right? They want something to be orchestrated where somebody finds their way coming back to them, right? Like I'm going to throw the bait out there so that you can come back and bring me the cup. So I'm going to throw the cup out there and you're supposed to bring the cup back to me. But I want the cup to be full, right? And, you know, you might have saw how something was being done, right? Where it might have limited or controlled your finances in some form of fashion, and it was dominating to the point where you felt defeated, and you're like, no, I'm taking a risk, so let's just not do that. Okay, so somebody's energy may exude you losing money. Okay, all right. Yeah, there's an Empress in reverse. They need to lay something to rest. All right, could have been dealing with a Queen of Cups in reverse who might have tried to offer something, but it was kind of like sketchy. All right, for somebody to be left out in the cold until you bind it, right? But you're too strong for that, right? And very defensive. But I'm really getting this thing where you and your person know, I'm not gonna say, because nobody knows a person 100%, I would say, but there's a saying that goes, there's always somebody for everybody. There's somebody for everybody. So just like let's just say in the past your relationships didn't work out as should, right? And your person might have dealt with the same thing, all right? 9 times out of 10, that wasn't their person. That wasn't your, those were not your persons, right? They were not their persons. But when you and your person met, that's why it might feel unbelievable, because you don't see a problem with your person. Like, the people on the outside might see the problem, and it kind of makes you wonder, because you and your person mirror each other so well, y'all equally yoked to the point where it's starting to make you think that the advice that you're getting is the kind of advice that people always said about you, because you mirror your person so much, right? And it's kind of like, it's like if somebody told your person, don't trust them, they bad news, they toxic, right? And your person don't see that, right? And it makes your person wonder, dang, do you feel that way about me? Right? So it makes you wonder about how people ultimately always saw you, right? Because your person does not see it like that, right? So if y'all do have, let's just say you and your person have conflict, it's really more so of a lover's quarrel, right? Like playful banter. Yeah, playful banter. All right, lover's quarrel, where it's kind of like, I kind of do that to kind of excite it, Because I'm trying to get you, I'm trying to get you ready, right? You might be like that, or your person might be like that. Yeah, I'm gonna come start shit with you in hopes that that'll make you come over here real quick, right? Wheel of Fortune, Fool card, that'll make you come over here real quick, right? So, yeah, but the people around you and your person might take it seriously, but you and your person like, no, I know what they doing, right? I know exactly what they doing. They play too much. Yeah. So the people on the outside, okay, they're gonna begin to see that what they saw was a bad choice or considered bad luck or a bad decision or a bad choice. They're gonna realize that that's how y'all are, right? Yeah, that's how they're gonna see it. High Priestess card. That's just how they are. Lovers. That's how they are, right? Temperance. Number good cards. Okay? The way you see your person is the way your person sees you. And the people on the outside, it may take them a while, right? But after a while, it's gonna get to the point where those same people are gonna do whatever they can to keep it together, right? Because maybe they never seen that type of love before, right? And you and your person may not have felt that type of love before, where it's always exciting, even when it seems bad, right? And even when you upset, you miss them just as quick as you get upset, or you're always wondering what they're doing, or you always feel like something is missing, or you feel like when it comes down to reassurance, right? Your person always makes sure that you're reassured, or they do little gestures, like cute little stuff that lets you know that I'm always there, I'm always with you, right? And even when you're not around your person, okay, I don't know if if your person goes to work or your person's long distance or something like that, it's always something that they do that lets you know that no matter what, I'm here, right? And that's what matters to you. And that's why it always comes off as it's too good to be true. And then the advice that you get is kind of make you think that your person could be sketchy or they up to something. And then at the end, you're like, it's like a breath of fresh air, right? So I hope this message helped you. Y'all be blessed.